All right, everybody. Welcome to the Crawford Family Doghouse. And don't forget to like and subscribe and pass it on. We're really trying to make some awareness on this animal abandonment and cruelty we have, in our area and everywhere. We know it's all over the place, but we really want to get a grasp on it in our area. So yeah, pass it along, man. Another thing is too, I posted a video yesterday about my my tractor and the poocher seat that I equipped on it, and I wanted to show the little safety upgrades I put on there. I put a full roll cage, so I don't have to worry about anybody sliding off or anything either way, and it's good to go now. So, and another thing is I wanted to explain what we're trying to do and why we're trying to do it out here. So, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring something to our area where, people can bring their animal to a place where there's no strings attached, there's no fees, there's nothing. All you have to do is bring them out here and give us a little history on your baby, and that's it. Instead of the alternative of dumping them in the woods, because we are tired of seeing this. We just and it's a lot harder to get them out of the woods. And this is only the ones that we see, within, we go about 20 miles in our area. So, and that's the ones that we're able to see and find out there. And we know there's plenty more, but, and what we're trying to do is make this their forever home. They don't have to go anywhere after this. And that's really what we want, because we don't want to see babies left on the road like little Buster here. And Buster's doing awesome, man. He got his first vaccination shot yesterday. We hooked him up. Next is going to be getting that boy fixed, so we're going to be working on that too, and along with the other ones. And another thing is too, we're going to be doing a gender reveal on the puppies of Darla's here, and we would love for everybody to kind of check that out and tune in for that and see how that goes. So yeah, we want to bring a lot more attention to our channel and just keep everybody interested in what we're doing here and why we're going to do it, because like I say, we don't want to see these babies in the woods or on the roads anymore. It's getting heartbreaking to see this, and it's just happening more and more frequent. So, and it's like every time we leave the house, it's like we expect to make a turn and there'll be a dog right there waiting to be rescued, and we want to be there for them. We want to be able to bring them in and keep bringing them in, man. We've got plenty of space out here. We're not short on any kind of space. So, but for this to happen for us, and this is why we went to YouTube for this, and for this to happen, we're going to need help, like outside help, and we really don't know about how going about getting this help to do it, and that's why we went to the YouTube for it, and yeah. So if anybody's got any suggestions for us, man, we are all ears for this. We really want to make this happen, and we are willing to put in the work for this, because we want to make these babies have a forever home. We don't want any of them to be left out or just feel unwanted. That's just terrible. So yeah, and trying to think what else I can cover with this. Like I say, this is all kind of new to me, and my wife has started a Facebook channel for our Facebook page for the Love of Animals 777, and everybody can go over there and kind of get more information on stuff and our petition that we did, and I've reached out to some of our our supervisor for our county, because of a video I posted about some tar that was dumped along the tree lines over by a creek not too far from us. And and I brought up the animal abandonment part to him, and he just told me there's nothing he can do about that. And I find that it kind of baffles me. There's nothing that can be done, and that is why we're willing to step up and try to make this happen, man, because we do not want to see this anymore. We are tired of seeing this. So yeah, and having well, you might as well say 3 puppies, because August, she's probably a couple months old, and the 2 new babies Darla had, they're now 2 weeks and 3 days old, I want to say, something like that. And I've never done like puppies that new, and I tell you what, that is some work working with puppies that little. And that was another thing I want to do. I'm building a lot of stuff going on out here, trying to build me like a little corral area. I want to start training the dogs, especially the youngsters, like Buster here and the two new puppies, the two new babies, and that puppy August. I really want to start training them, because when we brought in Coda and their siblings, there was 6 others with Coda. When we brought them in, those were the first puppies I have ever dealt with. All of our babies were already grown. That we had Reese, I got off of I got him off of Craigslist. Marsha, I got her from the pound in back in Louisiana, and they were kind of grown already. You know, they weren't puppies at that stage. So, and dealing with the puppies, man, I did not know like what kind of mischief and trouble they could get into. And Coda was no exception. This dude here was trouble. So, and now though, I started training him, I think when he was about 6 months old. And I should have started way sooner, but like I say, it was a learning process. And now knowing what I know, these babies are going to be getting trained very soon. And Buster here, he is first on the list. He is going to get trained first because he is already at that age and he needs to be trained. And I tell you, he already knows his name, and he came into our yard Friday, so he hasn't even been with us a week. And I tell you, I can call this dude Buster and he comes running. If I'm not in sight and I can't see him, I will call for him and he comes running to me. And it amazes me, man. It really does. So, and yeah, I'm sorry that I jump around a lot, but you know, I say this is all new to me for the recording thing. I'm going to get better at it. I want to get better at it. I want to make some good videos for everybody. And, you know, we really appreciate the people that have already joined our team with this, man. And I didn't realize, you know, like what to expect out of starting a YouTube channel. When we first started doing it, you know, I kind of got discouraged on like people that like subscribers. I thought like maybe when you start a channel or something, you know, you automatically get a lot of people to subscribe, but that wasn't true. But and looking at some of the stuff I've been looking at, we're actually doing really good. And I mean, we really appreciate everybody that's joining the team, man. And that's exactly what I plan on making this as a team, because ain't nothing, you can't really do much on your own when it comes to something like this. It is a team effort, and you guys are our team, man. And we really want to keep you guys all posted and in the loop on everything that's going on here, and just kind of show our growth, you know. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to grow into this. I say this is all new to us, man. We weren't equipped to take in this amount of animals, but we are evolving into it because we want to do this. And yeah, we want to save as many of these babies we can out there, man. We don't want to see any more left behind or nothing. If somebody has a baby they want to surrender, bring them on in. And you know, we probably will have some stipulations on the breed, just because of the smaller dogs we have, or maybe we can make a section just for a certain type of breed, you know, if that's even possible. But I mean, it's, you know, we're willing to, you know, take in suggestions and all that, man. Where our ears are open for whoever needs to speak up. Just speak up and let us know. If you guys see something you don't like and something that we can improve on, by all means, man, shout it out. And we definitely, we will take it, man. So yeah. What else? What else we got? Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to add. Look at this guy. That's a sweet, sweet boy right there. And he's doing awesome, you guys. He really is. And he was our worst case that we brought in up to date, as far as like malnourished and stuff. But he's gaining a little bit of weight. We're putting some weight on him. Like I said, we started shots Tuesday, so he's going to be due for another shot, I think in another month, I think it is. I have to look back on it, but yeah, I think it's another month. He'll be due for his second shot. And then when it comes time to getting him fixed, it'll be his rabies shot at that point. And that's coming soon too, so we're gonna get on him. And then we've got the other ones coming in too that all need to be fixed. Alfalfa needs to get fixed. Darla needs to be fixed. She's going to be priority as well, because we don't need any more babies. She gave us 2 beautiful babies, and we are very happy with those, and we're going to stick with that. And then Gump here. Gump's also another one that needs to be fixed. We got to work on that. Coda's already been fixed. His sister's fixed. Everybody else beyond that has already been fixed. So, and that's another thing, man. Every one of these babies we find are not fixed. So, and that's another thing, man. We're going to try to promote that on our channel as well. Fix your babies. I mean, it's hard enough out there for, you know, just... And breeders, not really one of my favorite words. I don't really care for that word, breeder. And, you know, and I didn't realize how many people breed dogs in the area that we're in. There's a lot of breeders out here. And like I say, I'm not a big fan of that word. So I'm a big believer in fix your baby, man. That's what I say, fix your babies. So, I got anything else? I think that's about it. I'm going to close this video with that. And yeah, everybody who's subscribed so far, man, we really truly appreciate everybody, and that just means that our word's getting out there, and we do, man. You guys are part of our team, that's for sure. So if anybody's got any kind of feedback for us, man, let us know. And we truly appreciate everybody, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, guys.